Hello designers, welcome to another video where I'm going to discuss a common problem that is faced by most of the engineers in especially the prototyping phase, where we have to make frequent changes in the design. We add features, we add parts in the body to make it multi-body part just to see how our functionality get enhanced or how the appearance or aesthetics get enhanced. So while making the frequent changes, uh, we usually have to roll back in our feature manager tree, and then we include changes in our base sketch or existing features. And after incorporating those changes, we roll back to the end. But during this process, sometimes we get a lot of errors, and those errors get a hell of time to get solved. So what we can also do instead is that we can make additional features. In that way, we don't have to resolve our previous errors, and we can also uh, see how the functionality gets enhanced or if the aesthetics got improved or not. Illustrate it with the help of an example as shown in my screen. So I've made a shell over here which contains some ribs as shelves. So if you have to make a compartment or a cutout at the back, let's say cutout over here, we can roll back, use a sketch. I've already made a simple sketch here. We'll cut it up to a surface and then we'll roll back. So that's a simple process. But as I illustrated uh, before that, sometimes in complex assemblies, it gets a lot of errors, especially when you have multi-body parts and each part is dependent on another feature or surface. So what you can do instead, I'll show you here. Let's say the shell is already there. I'll make a new sketch on the bottom. I'll use a rectangle. I'll define the sketch. And after fully defining, I'll apply the cut feature. So once I apply the cut feature, the next thing is that I have to make another sketch. We can also use the previous one. And I'll make a body over here. Why I'm calling it a body? Because I'm going to unmerge the results. Check it. So here I have a separate body. The next step is to make a shell. I'll select these faces. After selecting these faces, I'll define the thickness of material. In this case, let's say it's 2. And in next step, I'll simply combine both of the objects. By adding them, I have added a compartment over here, which is a cutout.